Our opening kickoff is brought to you by B&B Excavating. The numbers don't lie, dirt's heavy, so trust the guys at B&B Excavating to move what needs moving. Specializing in septic systems, water line install and repair, driveways, rock hauling, and leveling. Call B&B Excavating at 620-724-2735. So set to kick this one away for Chanute. That's number 30, Sam Wheeler, set to handle the kicking duties. Back to receive for the Dragons. The deep man is Meadows, but it will be taken on a hop by the up back. That's Jamarcus, or I believe it's DeMarcus Partee.
Yeah, it looked like it. No, number 11.
Nope.
Corday Hayes.
Corday Hayes got it.
Yeah.
And he'll carry it out to about the 30-yard line. That's where the Dragons will start 1st and 10.
You know, that may have been the most fantastic pregame
that we've ever done. Did it not? It didn't happen, did it? If a tree falls in the woods and no one hears it, it was flawless, folks. It was Emmy Award-winning stuff.
Not a mistake.
So Jamarcus Davis under center on 1st down. Malcolm Riley in the backfield behind him. They'll put a man in motion. Straight ahead with baby. Riley, busts through.
Yes.
And it's going to be about a 15-yard gain for Riley on 1st down up to about the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Dragons.
That's what we've really come to know Malcolm Riley for, is runs like that. The last couple of weeks we haven't seen it quite as much for whatever reason. But tonight, what a way to start for Riley, going for a huge gain like that.
Call it a gain of 14. Dragons have it now 1st and 10 at the Chanute 44. And if they can make hay like that between the tackles, this could be a long night for the Blue Comets. Davis under center, crouching, gets the snap again to Riley. Another gap for Malcolm.
Yes.
Secure that ball as he drives for another, looks like about a 13 or 14-yard gain. Ball now at the Chanute 42. So another gain of 14 for Riley on 1st down.
I love the aggressiveness starting out like that. That's fantastic. That's what we need, and let's just stay like that.
Same formation for the Dragons. Riley the lone back in the backfield behind Davis. Double tight end set. Couple of wing backs in there as well for Pittsburg High. Put Profit in motion, and this time Chanute hits Riley in the backfield, but he bounces off the tackle and able to fall forward for a good gain of about 4, maybe 5 yards.
Hey, 4 or 5 yards. I'll take that every time.
We'll call it a gain of 4. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Dragons from the Chanute 37. We'll call it a gain of 5. That math does not add up. There we go.
It's football math.
It's all right. It's my math. Pitch to the outside this time. Derringer around the corner and then gets a big hit as he crosses the 35 down to about the 33. And sets up a 3rd and about a yard from the 33.
You know what I saw out there? Number 21, Malachi Meadows.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, you talk about finishing a block. Malachi drove that guy into the ground downfield. Hey, when you're a running back or a quarterback and you see your receivers blocking like that, you love it.
Yep. Trying to set the tone early are the Dragons. Big 3rd down and 1 here. Riley in the backfield behind Davis as they're trying to point out some protection. Davis mishandled the snap, but gets it back, gets it off to Riley, and he falls forward for a 1st down across the 30 to about the 29. Now they're going to mark him right at the 30, but a gain of 3 and a 1st down.
Yeah, enough. That's what you need. Keep those coming. Great job by the boys up front, making just enough room for him to move it past the line to gain.
Dragons will sub in a lineman. Davis gets the play. Play clock under 20 as the Dragons come to the line. 3 wide in this set. 3rd and Profit off to the far side. Meadows, the lone man, to the near side. Davis under center. Here's the snap. Busted play. The back went one way. Davis went the other. And there was nowhere for Jamarcus to go with that ball. And then Chanute got some good penetration because the line was going to the right.
Yeah.
And that, in the Webster's Dictionary, would appear next to the words busted play.
Yeah, definitely. It looked like that broke down immediately. There was some confusion basically by everybody, I guess. So
the ball's back at the 35. Dragons look at a 2nd and 15 now from there. They'll come back out with one wide to the far side. Double tight end set. Put a man in motion again, and this time Davis hangs on to it across the 30.
Oh, yeah.
Down to about the 27. It looked like he might have had a bigger hole, but Chanute able to close it up as Gage Frizzell coming in to make the tackle, and that's a lot of trust put in a freshman and make him your safety.
Yeah, he had a great fake to Riley, and they got a lot of the Blue Comet defense to bite on that. And I think that really made it to where they were able to pick up a nice chunk of yards.
Gain of about 8 on the play. So 3rd down, about 7 for the Dragons. Profit in motion, fake the handoff. Oh, no. Davis lost it. Now he's trying to make chicken salad as he gets across the 30 down to about the original line of scrimmage. We're going to call it a loss of 1. It'll bring up a 4th down and 8. And just a good-looking drive, a couple of mental errors, and it stalls everything out.
Yeah, fortunate the reflexes of Davis were able to pull that ball back in. That looked like something that was not going to end well, but it could have been a lot worse.
We'll see what the Dragons choose to do. I think they're in 4-down territory here. They'll keep the offense out on the field. They need to reach the 21, or I'm sorry, the 20 for a 1st down.
21 wouldn't hurt either. Well, it would.
It would.
The
19 would be much better. Yeah. 3 wide in this set for the Dragons. Davis under center. He's going to roll far side. Looking. Now he's going to tuck it and go. Throws it at the last second. It's caught. And a 1st down for Pittsburg High. And the catch made on the outside by Corday Hayes. Oh, was that? I thought it was 11.
Honestly, I thought it was number 1, Danny Durden. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure who caught that, but whoever it was, great job.
I thought it was 11, but yeah.
Well, I mean, you thought it was 11.
Yeah.
I thought it was 1. And then, of course, the PA says it's Mason Derringer.
Right, who's 17.
So whoever it was, great catch. Great job, kid.
Yeah. 1st down and 10 for the Dragons from inside the 20, the 19.
Oh, boy.
They had an I formation. Now they're going to bust out of that, and they're going to line Davis back up under center now. They'll put Profit in motion, handoff straight ahead to Riley. He had a little bit of a gap, still fighting forward, and he'll have about 5 on the carry. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5 from about the 15.
Yeah, I'm seeing some hungry Purple Dragons out there tonight. The blocking is, and I hope they keep it this way, the blocking downfield is going so well for them. Keep going at that. That's going to open some plays up for you. Get big chunks of yard. I think that's probably going to help them in the long run of getting that quick start.
Well, converting that big 4th down was huge for Pittsburgh, as they had a couple of busted plays and mental lapses that looked like it was going to stall the drive out, and then the big completion to keep the drive alive. Now back in business here, looking at 2nd down at 6. Almost picked off.
Woo.
And that was a forward pass. Now we got flags after the play. And it'll be interesting to see who this is going to be on. Wait for the white hat to let us know. Came in after the play, so you think it was some unsportsmanlike or...
Well, certainly fortunate that ball ended up falling to the turf. If not, that was a pick 6 without a doubt. There was no one going to stop that guy.
Well, they might have chased him down from behind, but, man, he had nobody in front of him, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And, that was almost a disaster. Christian Krogan coming into the game, and Mason Derringer heading to the sideline. So... Malachi coming off as well.
Yeah.
And it's against Pittsburgh. Cole Hayden will run the play in to Davis.
We saw some great catches by Cole Hayden last week. I would love to see more work from him.
Backs it all the way up to the 36-yard line. Dragons are looking at 3rd and McCune for a first down.
Yeah, just about.
See what they have in their playbook to pick up 47 yards or whatever, 28 yards. Quick pitch to the outside.
Ooh, nice move. Oh.
And Christian Krogan made one-man miss, but no more, as he's undercut at about the 33-yard line, 32. And it'll bring up 4th down for the Dragons from there. And this is probably not a go-for-it situation if you're Pittsburgh.
I think they are.
Yeah,
I think they are.
Well, I would expect this one to go in the air.
I think Rueda has obviously a great leg, but as far as high school goes, still a little iffy on whether you want to kick this or not. But
well, then you add 15 yards to it.
Sure. Yeah.
When you go to kick it, so that's a long kick for Rueda. He's made a 30-yarder this season. This would be over 40. So Dragon's going to go for it. Fake the toss, and Davis.
Is that a suplex?
Gets suplexed.
Yeah.
And in different levels of football, that would draw you a flag, but not in high school ball. Yeah. And the official's talking about it because there's a flag over on the far side. Now they're talking to Chanute about it because, of course, it's against Pittsburgh.
Yeah. So pre-play, I could see the Chanute coach over there pointing and talking to the official. So he saw something that the Dragons were doing that apparently disagreed with him.
Oh, eagle eye cleat.
Yeah.
Saw that one.
Well, yeah.
We're going to stay right here.
You know, they say never play football against a guy named Cleat, and also never play poker with a guy whose name starts with a city.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that comes from Teen Wolf, the coach of Teen Wolf.
Oh, well. So you know it's true.
Well, it's got to be.
Yeah. So Chanute with the ball for the first time tonight. Harding in the pistol, gets the snap. Dragons, great penetration. They stop the back in the backfield. I'm going to call it a loss of 2 on the play.
Big Garrett Dillingham. Well, Parker Pinamani, too. Yeah, there we go, boys. Parker and Garrett. Love it.
So that puts the ball back at the 35. Chanute going to stick with the run, and they get one of those lost yards back. It'll make it up 2nd and 11. Or, I'm sorry, 3rd. It should be 3rd and 11. Yep.
There you go, boys.
Good penetration now. Going to test that, you would imagine. They're going to test that pass defense of the Dragons here on this 3rd down and 11. And
we're getting a great push up front from our D-line. We didn't see that as much last week.
4 wide in this set for Chanute. Harding in the gun, rolling far side, looking downfield, has a man dropped. Man, he throws a good ball, but they dropped a lot of them in warm-up, so there's a drop right there. And that's going to be the end of that drive. For Chanute, it's going to force a punt here on 4th and 11, deep in their own territory at the 36.
D-line making a difference there, putting a little pressure on him. Logan Sanders in on the pressure. Good job. Whoa.
Decent snap, got the kick away, an end-over-end knuckling affair that's going to hit at about the 36 and take a Chanute roll across the 30 down to about the 28, and that's where the Dragons will take over 1st and 10.
I've seen worse
Oh, yeah.
field positions.
I've seen worse punts,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Oh, well, yeah, for
Lately.
sure. Yeah.
So Pittsburgh will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. 2:57 to play here in this first quarter. The Dragons had a promising drive going, their first drive, but stalled out due to some miscues and penalties. Again, straight ahead, Riley breaks through one, has to secure the ball and backs across the 45 to about the 46. A great carry again by Malcolm Riley to start this drive.
Yeah, I think Riley picked up about 3 yards going in reverse, on that.
Beep, beep.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 for the Dragons from their 46-yard line. Call it a gain of 18 for Malcolm Riley. He's been rattling off some chunks here tonight.
Yes, he has.
It's good news for Pittsburgh High. Davis under center. 2 tight ends again. They'll fake to Riley, and Davis will just keep it himself and get what he can. It's a gain of about 2 or 3 maybe on first down up to the 49. It'll bring up a second down and a long 7.
Yeah, it looked like Chanute had about 8 of their 11 guys in on that tackle. Minimum. You know, football's a little like boxing sometimes. You got to throw the jabs to set up the big punch.
Right,
so.
right. You got to go for the body blow sometimes.
That's right.
These heavyweights still feeling each other out here in this first quarter. As now again another handoff straight up the gut to Riley, and he fights forward for a gain of about 3 or 4 across midfield to the Chanute 48. So call it a gain of 3. So another big third down for the Dragons here at midfield. We're scoreless. About a minute left to play this first quarter, and it's flown by. Davis under center again with the double tight end set. They'll put Derringer in motion and hand off to Riley.
Oh, man.
He's grappled, but fights forward for the first down.
There we go.
That late push by Riley got the yardage they needed to move the sticks at the Chanute 43.
Yeah, I think it might have been number 44 with Chanute who was able to get the first hand on him. He really wrapped him up one-handed, and it looked like it was going to be short of the line to gain, but what a great second effort by Riley to push it forward and get that first down.
Gain of 5 on that carry from Malcolm. So that's the Dragons up 1st and 10 at the Chanute 43. Riley the lone back in the backfield behind Davis. Just one wide receiver off to the far side. Profit in motion, the handoff to
Big
Riley. He's
run.
got a lot of room. He's off 30,
Go,
25, 20. Malcolm Riley off to the races, headed for the pylon. Touchdown, Dragons.
Yes, sir. What a huge run by Riley. The line worked exactly the way you want it to work. Everything opened up. Riley able to take it in for 6. I love it.
And the Dragons take an early 6-0 lead, and it's a position they're not used to being in this season. They had an early lead against Fort Scott, but I think that's it.
I think you're right.
We're in uncharted waters here, but it feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Right on to attempt the point after. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it's good.
Nice.
So Rada good on the kick. Dragons lead it 7-0. We'll step away for a quick break. You're watching Pittsburgh Purple Dragon football on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
At GN Bank.
Dragons cap off a 5-play, 72-yard drive with a 43-yard touchdown by Malcolm Riley to give Pittsburg High a 7-0 lead here early. That kick over the head of the return man out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Chanute will take over on their own 20-yard line, first down and 10. On their 25.
Rueda put everything he had into that kick. That was a heck of a kick.
He might be pound for pound the biggest kicker in Southeast Kansas. I mean,
Southeast Kansas, I'm going to give that to you.
Yeah, I think so.
That'll play.
I have not seen a bigger one.
No.
When I was in high school, Parsons had a kicker who had to be like 300 pounds.
Well, I think most of our listeners at that point were
not alive yet. Yeah, they were a gleam in somebody's eye. Yeah,
Moby Dick was a minnow.
Yeah, way back. Back when you had to take the train from Parsons to get here.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, shotgun for Harding, 3 wide to the near side. He's going to keep it. And a good move to buy some room. And you can tell that Chanute's kind of shifted gears here. And they're going to try and make Harding a lot bigger part of this offense, I think.
I mean, Harding, to me, when you look at him, he's not the guy you look at, especially in high school. You think that guy's a quarterback. He looks like a tight end.
Well, he runs like a tailback, and Chanute picks up the first down, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Dragons leading 7-0. Blue Comets looking for an answer when we come back. You're watching Dragon Football on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
At GN Bank, we're your neighbor. We see you at the store. We cheer with you at the local football games, serving you with the same friendly faces you have come to know and trust. GN Bank, the best place to bank and borrow.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the Four-State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Contact us today to see how we can help.
1 quarter in the books. Dragons leading at 7-0. Chanute driving. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line after a big first down run by Chris Harding on the final play of the first quarter. The Dragons scored on a 43-yard touchdown run by Malcolm Riley. And, man, we've been waiting for Malcolm to break one of those all season. Couldn't have come at a better time. Now Harding lines up in the pistol. Duncan in the backfield with him, passes out. It's complete to Kyson Seamster. And he's drug out into the Dragon bench over on the sideline there. And he'll be short of the first down at about the 40-yard line. It'll set up a second down and 4.
And defensively, that's such a tough play to defend. There's no drop back, really. They know exactly what they want to do with the ball the instant it's snapped. And able to pick up a little bit of some yards there, but let's see what we do now.
Harding remains in the pistol, 3 wide, twins to the near side. Now they'll put a man in motion to the far side. And handoff straight ahead. Pretty good push that time by that offensive line of the Blue Comets.
Yeah.
And they'll have enough for the first down across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, Partee did a really good job of being smart on that play. He stayed home enough that when they did, just hand it off all of a sudden, he's able there to make the big tackle.
6-yard gain for Jalen Duncan. Duncan, one of a couple different tailbacks they'll run into the game tonight, a 5'10", 172-pound junior. And he'll stay in the backfield with Harding. Again, 3 wide receivers for Chanute. Harding back to pass. Gives it up to Duncan out in the open field. Excuse me, I don't think that was Duncan. Maybe it was. We'll know when he gets up. I think that was Duncan.
Yeah.
Yep, it was.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll bring up a second down at 6.
Always go with your first instinct.
I know.
Maybe not always.
Yeah.
But
My first instinct
sometimes-
is not always to be trusted. You know?
Sometimes go with your first instinct. Other times,
It's kind of like
sit
training
back and feel it out.
like training a dog where you have to teach it your first instinct is always wrong.
Well, give me a rolled up newspaper. I'm gonna-
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Squirt bottle full of ammonia. Trips to the near side for Chanute. Harding in the gun
He's offsides there.
with Duncan. Yeah, they are offsides.
There we go, baby.
And the Dragons stop that run.
Parker Pinamani.
And it's one of those sneaky run plays where you spread them out with a bunch of receivers and try and create a gap. And Parker Pinamani shut the door on that. Brings up a third down. May have lost a yard. Looks like 3rd and 7 now for Chanute.
Great tackle. Parker sniffed it out immediately. Got his big arms around him and just took him down to the ground.
So Chanute back in their own territory at their 49. 4 wide receivers in this set with trips to the near side. Duncan in the backfield behind Harding. Here's the snap. Harding looking near side. A lot of collision, and I think the receiver. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, don't let
Well,
him
think
talk
about
a
it. Think about it for a minute before you throw that flag. Form a committee, and that one's incomplete, but I think the Dragons are going to get whistled for some pass interference. And just because there's contact does not mean it was initiated by the defender. And it did happen within 5 yards, so I'm not entirely sure what we're getting ready to hear here.
Here, here.
Here, here. And it is pass interference against the Dragons.
I don't know what these little box things are, but they fell down, and I'm going to try to tape them back up.
Those are called El Gatos, which is Spanish for the cat.
Yes, tengo el gato, las pantalones.
Yes.
There we go.
Hey, don't, careful what you say on the air. YouTube will. It speaks Spanish.
I'm quite fluent.
Uh-huh. I know enough to get into a fight. 9:23 left to play. First half, Dragons leading 7-0. Just committed a somewhat questionable pass interference. Gives Chanute a first down and 10 at the Dragon 36.
Yeah. Oh, there we go, Parker.
And there's a horse collar tackle, and that drew a flag from the near side official, and it was pretty blatant. So
It was. Yeah. That was a makeup call from when they didn't call them offsides. Wait a minute.
That's a pile-on call. Is what we call that. It's not,
So we got 2 heading our way.
right. It's not a makeup call if it goes against us.
We'll put that in the bank. We'll call that later.
And we'll see what the call is here. There definitely was a horse collar at the end of that. Is that a rule in high school?
Well, we're about to find out. We're gonna all find out together.
Well, he seemed to throw it right
Whoa!
after it happened.
Hey, Mama, there we go, baby.
Do you mean it's not on us?
I agree. You know what? I couldn't agree more with that call.
That's
That's the
obviously
way
the
I
right
saw
call.
it. That's
exactly how it went down.
Yep. Good job, White Hat.
Here, here.
It's like he's reading my mind.
So they're going to mark it off from where the hold occurred, or what are they doing?
That was a 1 2/3 yard penalty.
Is that a 8-foot penalty there? I don't understand. Is this the metric system coming back to bite us?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe I think maybe possibly our officiating staff tonight is from the land of Canada. Oh, there we go.
They backed it up to the 45.
See, they call them in meters and not yards.
Yeah, nobody really knows what a meter is. I don't think.
Scientists are still baffled by it.
It's a bone of contention amidst cartographers.
And cryptozoologists.
Brings up a first down and 19. We'll call it 20 for Chanute. 5 wide in this set. That's a formation you'll probably never see Pittsburgh line up in. Do we even have 5 wide on the roster?
Maybe in victory formation we line up in that.
So 5 wide for Chanute. Harding in the gun. Back to pass, looking right. Short pass to the back out of the backfield. Dragons string him out to the sideline. And a good defensive play for Pittsburgh. I think the first man there.
Ashton Bowder.
Yep.
Bowder. Sorry.
You got it before I could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good play by Bowder. Stops it for a minimal gain. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 19.
Interesting look from Chanute. Didn't work. That's good for the Dragons. But it was. I mean, that's going to keep the defense on your toes a little bit when you see that many looks.
Oh. 2nd and long. 4 wide this time for Chanute. Harding in the pistol. And the handoff to Duncan. And first man through missed, but the Dragon defense rallies to the ball, and they're going to stop him at about the 42.
Yeah, KC busted through the line. Looked like he had a beat on the runner. He did. And fortunately, he had an effect on the play. Runner runs right into the arms of Parker Pinamani.
So call it a 3rd and about 15 from the Pittsburgh 41. And so if you're the defensive backs of the Dragons,
look out.
Yeah, it's showtime.
Yep.
4 wide again for the Blue Comets. Dragons really need to get some pressure on the quarterback, see if they can generate that with the front 4.
Yes.
Here they come. They do.
Yeah.
Deflected pass. Intercepted by the Dragons.
Yes, sir.
Chanute territory still fighting and drugged down.
Love it.
At the 42-yard line.
That was Parker
Pinamani comes down with it for the Dragons. That'll make Dad proud.
Oh, man. That's going to make all of Dragon Nation proud right there. What a job.
So 7:56 to play. First half, Dragons have the ball in Chanute territory after the turnover. 1st and 10 at the Chanute 38.
Now here's really our opportunity to take a nice big lead. We need this. Let's play from ahead. Let's see what that's like.
What the heck?
Yeah, I mean, we're here.
You know. Davis under center. Profit in motion, handoff goes to Riley. He's stalled at the line, but keeps the feet churning and drives ahead across the 35 to the 34.
Heck of a pickup, honestly, for as great of a job as the Chanute defense did is crashing down to stop that. The fact that Riley is able to churn the legs and make a gain like that, you got to respect that.
2nd down, a long 6 for the Dragons from the 34-yard line of the Blue Comets. Clock running. Down around 7:20 to play first half. Dragons will line up 3 wide. Davis with the snap, back to pass, looking, going to air it out near side.
Open.
Has a man, and there's a lot of contact down the field that nobody wearing the colors black or white saw. But a lot of contact about 15 yards down the field, which prevented Durden from getting under that one.
Yeah.
And he had his hands up like, hey, that's pass interference.
We got a little laundry out there. Unfortunately, I don't think it's the laundry.
Oh, and it's, of course, it's, yeah, okay. We'll figure out how to make this against you guys. And then Never mind the penalties that happened during the game.
That little guy? I wouldn't worry about that little guy. Wow.
So 2nd down and about, well, the dial-a-down's not working, so 2nd down, and we'll call it 18 is the word on the street. Pitch out to Krogan, trying to get around the corner, and does, lowers his shoulder right in front of that Blue Comet sideline, and he'll have about 7 yards there on 2nd down.
Yeah, nice positive gain by Krogan, able to kind of nose forward. And where we're at, 3rd and 9? I mean, still not, I wouldn't necessarily say manageable, but certainly more manageable than what we had prior to that. So,
call a gain of 6 for Krogan. Sets up a 3rd down and 9 for the Dragons at the Chanute 38-yard line, 37.
38-ish.
38-ish yard line. Everything in my life is just an estimate.
Well,
You know,
yeah.
we're just eyeballing stuff. You can tell if you've ever seen anything I've ever built. And the timeout on the field. And we'll take it as well. 6:08 to play first half. Dragons leading at 7-0. They got the ball, but looking at a 3rd and 9 when we come back. You're watching Dragon Football on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
At GN Bank, we're your neighbor. We see you at the store. We cheer with you at the local football games, serving you with the same friendly faces you have come to know and trust. GN Bank, the best place to bank and borrow.
Selling equipment can be a hassle, whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire. The time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com.
Welcome back to Hutchfield, downtown Pittsburgh, Kansas. Dragons lead at 7-0. 6:08 to play first half. Pittsburgh looking at a big 3rd down and 9 from the Chanute 38-yard line. What was that? I thought I heard a cat. Anybody hear a cat? Get that cat out of here.
Yeah, Puma.
Oh, you could identify the breed. How about that?
I'm good.
Yeah, a zoologist. What did you say earlier?
Cryptozoologist.
Cryptozoologist.
Yeah, I don't know where
like
I
the
pulled that out.
chupacabra.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big words.
Is that a real profession? Does that pay?
Probably.
Davis
Probably.
under center, looking at a 3rd down and 9. Profit in motion. Now he cuts it back the other way. Profit has a hole. He's through the gap, and he's got a Dragon first down inside the 25 at about the 21.
The outside edge of the line did such a great job of setting that up. I don't know if you guys at home were able to see it, but wow, what a job by the right guard, the right tackle. They played it exactly the way that you want to see your line do. They're able to just get that edge and shut them off, and it opened up that lane for them.
Gain of 16 on the play for Profit. Gives the Dragons a 1st down and 10 just right outside the red zone.
Profit runs hard.
They'll line up double tight ends. Lone back in the backfield is Riley. Davis in the pistol. Now he'll go under center. Here's the snap. Handoff. Riley sheds one, carries another, and he's across the 15 to about the 14-yard line. It'll set the Dragons up with a 2nd down and about 4.
Yeah, I felt like next stop on the Riley train was the end zone on that. He's just carrying people with him.
Nope, they bought a ticket. Say the ball's right at the 15. So gain of 6 for Riley on that carry. He's racking up some yards tonight in this first half. 2nd and 4, Pittsburgh High. Deep inside Chanute territory at the 15. Davis under center, 2 wide to the near side. Profit in motion. He'll get the pitch coming near side. He's got blockers in front of him. Lowers his shoulder across the 10 down to about the 7-yard line. And Derringer continues his block into the end zone and draws a flag for blocking.
So I'm confused on that.
Well, it's a flag, so it's against us. And we'll wait to see what it was for. Excessive blocking.
Yeah.
Too much effort.
It's
unacceptable aggression. Perhaps he might have called somebody a name.
No, don't do that.
No. I didn't see any pulling of the hair or gouging of the eyes. We'll wait and see what the call is from the official. Holding against the Dragons, and 5 yards beyond the play, 15 yards away from the ball after the whistle? Maybe.
Why not?
They whistled Malachi Meadows on that one. Meadows just blocking down, just pancaked his guy. I guess pancake blocking is now a penalty.
I mean, Meadows has been doing such a great job of blocking all night.
It's strange that every coach in the country would encourage players to do something that is in fact a penalty. So it backs the Dragons up. They're looking at a first down and a little over 10. Outside the 20 at about the 21. Davis under center. Derringer in motion. Davis keeps, fakes. Now he needed to pitch that. Pitches it late. Derringer turns the corner. He's going to be near a first down, but man, if Davis pitches that ball initially, I think Derringer has the time to make it, but he just hung on to it for a little bit too long, and it's going to set up a second down and about 2 for the Dragons at the 15. Back at the 15 again.
It's such a fine line from holding on to it a second too long to pitching at the exact right moment. I mean, typically you want to hold on to it just as long as you possibly can. This is one of those cases where if you'd have pitched it just a little bit earlier, maybe a little bit of a bigger gain.
So second down and 2 now for Pittsburg High. Back at the 15-yard line. Handoff goes to Riley. All kinds of room. Malcolm Riley at the 5. Touchdown Dragons.
Yes, sir.
And man, after some frustrating calls on this drive, Pittsburg High finds pay dirt, and they lead it 13-0 with 3:25 to play first half.
Huge run there. I don't think if anyone would have stood in front of him, they're not bringing that train down. Malcolm Riley had a full head of steam and just refused to be brought down.
So the Dragons capitalize on the turnover, and they punch it in on a 15-yard touchdown run by Malcolm Riley with 3:25 to play first half. Pittsburg High leading it 15-0 after they convert on the 2-point conversion. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching Dragon Football on Pittsburg Sports Live.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast Crawlcan's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find 2 links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the Crawcan. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings, chicken and noodles, and so much more. And of course, their delicious homemade pies. Dine in or carry out available. Chicken Annie's of Girard has the best value, flavor, and service in the area. Stop in soon or call for catering. 620-724-4090.
And we're back. Hutch Field, downtown Pittsburg, Kansas. Dragons lead at 14-0 over the Chanute Blue Comets, and it's been Malcolm Riley night tonight for the Dragons. He scored on a 43-yard touchdown run and just punched one in from 15 yards out as the Dragons take advantage of a turnover, and Rueda brought his big leg tonight.
Yes, he did.
Kicked that one into the end zone for a touchback, and Chanute will take over on their own 20-yard line, first down at 10. There it is.
Rueda's hitting the hip hinge.
Is that what that is? Is that what that is?
I don't know. It's, a big pitching term. I assume it also goes for kickers. The hip hinge.
I was going to take your word for that, buddy.
No, believe me.
I'm no doctor.
Well, I did stay the night at my house last night.
Well,
yeah.
4 wide, in this set for Chanute. Harding going to hand it off to Duncan. Dragons right there, and man, they're going to have a hard time making hay between the tackles, I think, against this front 5 for the Dragons tonight.
Yeah, it looks like maybe one of the linemen for Chanute got rolled up kind of awkwardly there too, but it looks like maybe he's walking it off. Glad to see he's up and running. That looked pretty bad for a second.
Yeah, well, that's the dangerous part about being a lineman. You're engaged, and then somebody rolls up on the back end.
Yeah.
Oof. So under 3 minutes to play first half. Chanute looking at a second down and about 7 after the run by Duncan. Shotgun now for Harding. 2 wide. They're going to run a wide receiver screen to the far side. Excuse me, there's 3 wide. And the Dragons do a good job of stringing it out and using that sideline as the extra defender. And just string it out, and it'll bring up third down and about 3 for Chanute. So a manageable situation here.
A big stand from the Dragon defense would be so huge right now.
Ball's at about the Chanute 27. And again, they'll bring out 4 wide with Harding. Now looking near side and a quick hitter.
Ooh.
And the Dragons, good stick.
Yes, it was.
And it's going to be enough for a first down for Chanute, but not much more than that. I didn't see who made that tackle for Pittsburg High, but man, it was a sure form tackle.
Yeah, a tattoo artist right there.
First down and 10 for Chanute. They're at about their own 32.
And those types of hits will linger a little bit in the mind of the ball carrier.
They'll stay with this 4 wide receiver set. They're just going to keep throwing these quick little hitters. And that one incomplete, intended for Blake Cummings, and he is getting up slow after that as the Dragons tattooed him. Speaking of tattoos, that one left a mark.
Yeah, Landon Profit said, go ahead and sit in my chair real quick, and let's see how this goes. I like the fire we're seeing tonight.
Second down and 10 now for the Dragons after the incompletion. Four wide again. Harding looking near side this time. There's the give, the pump and go. And it's out of the reach of his intended receiver. It was there. Meadows bought on the hitch and was trying to catch up on the go, but the ball overthrown, intended for Kason Audis, the 5'10", 153-pound junior wide receiver. And he'd have needed it to been about 12-10 or 15-10 to catch that ball.
Yeah.
So third down and 10 now for Chanute, and that's the danger of this passing game. Yeah, you can pick up yards with the quick little passing game, but a couple incompletions, and now you're looking at a third down and long. And the defense, I would imagine, knows you're in a passing situation here. Dragon's going to bring some heat. Harding drugged down, nowhere to go, brought down for a sack by that Dragon defense on the blitz. It'll set up a fourth down and long in a punting situation for the Blue Comets.
I'm not entirely sure who all was in on that. It seemed like there was
a jailbreak.
Yeah, there was pretty well a party back there. Landon Profit was there, and a bunch of guys. Great job, though, from the defense on gang tackling. That's what the coaches teach. When you see someone get a hold of them, you want everyone just to go ahead and meet right there and everybody take them down.
So the Dragons going to get the ball back here with under 2 minutes. It's a minute 39 left to play in the half right now. Chanute, I think Pittsburgh called that timeout. Yeah, Pittsburgh called the timeout. Dragons have 1 timeout left, a minute 39 on the clock, and it'll be closer probably to about a minute 30 once after the punt. And get to see some of that 90-second offense.
Yeah.
The Dragons.
We've kind of feasted off some big plays tonight, so I think,
And that pass was there.
Yeah.
It just they didn't connect on the
100%.
throw and catch. But Durden was open. But man, if you're Pittsburgh High, you don't need to do anything fancy here, JJ.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Nothing fancy at all. You get the punt.
You got the 14-point lead.
Yeah. You go in pretty comfortable at halftime. Even if you don't score again, which obviously you want to. But even without that, you got to feel pretty good about how the game's gone so far.
Well, there's a dangerous individual standing back at the 40-yard line. That's Malachi Meadows back to receive the punt. And the kick is away, and Meadows is just going to let it hit, and it takes a big Chanute roll.
Okay.
Not the greatest decision, I think, in that situation. Dragons start deep in their own territory. 1:28 left to play, and it looks like we're headed for the locker room. Because you would think if they were going to try and punch this one in, they would have returned the punt.
Yeah, so at this point, like even with the pass, you don't want to chance it and have it picked off. You're giving them an opportunity to pick it off here where they're going to be in definitely scoring distance, or if they don't return it for a pick six. So at this point, I think you're right. I think you maybe just take this to the locker room.
What do you think here? Statue of Liberty play?
Maybe that of the fumble Ruski.
Yeah.
If I'm coaching,
double reverse.
Yeah.
That's why we're not coaches.
No.
Davis under center, rolling near side. Look at the pass. Not going quietly into that good night. Gets it ahead to Derringer across the 20 to about the 22. He's getting close to a first down. No, what am I talking about? He's up to the 22. They needed the 31 or the 26. Excuse me.
No, to be fair, he is closer than when they started.
They are closer.
Right.
Yes, closer than we are.
Right, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clock continues to roll. No, it stopped. 1:21 to play. Play clock under 20. Dragons looking at a second down and about 4.
Oh, look at this.
And Riley has enough for a first down across the 25 to about the 28.
Interesting play call. Davis, little of a backwards pass back to Riley. Riley looked like he was looking to pass and then ends up taking it.
Yep. Good instinct. Well, it should be a first down and 10.
Yeah.
They have it as a third down and 10 on the dial-a-down. Davis gets out of the pocket and then just throws it out of bounds to avoid the sack as he is being pursued behind the line. Yeah. That'll stop the clock with 48 seconds to play first half. Dragons looking at a second down and 10 in their own 28. And man, throwing the ball around this deep in your own zone, playing with fire.
You are, but one thing we've talked a lot about is offensively the Dragons have been a little predictable. Tonight it seems like we've sort of blown the dust off the playbook and we're going with some stuff that maybe we haven't seen. I like it.
Yeah.
You got to bet big to win big. That's what I tell my wife.
That's what my wife tells me.
Yeah, well, she took a huge bet on me.
Davis lofts it, airborne. Meadows has it at the 35. He's off to the races. Oh my goodness, the Dragons gonna punch it in right before the half. Oh my goodness. That one was a moonshot from Davis. Came streaking down out of the stratosphere. Malachi Meadows hauls it in and does the rest with his feet.
I say bet big to win big. They just put
oh my goodness, buddy.
They pushed their chips in and said, here we go.
Oh, you're Nostradamus over here.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What was that, like a 73-yard touchdown pass?
And the kick's good.
And the kick is good. Dragons lead at 21-0, 37 seconds left first half. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back to get control of ourselves. You're watching Dragon Football on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
At Girard Medical Center, our physical and occupational therapy department is dedicated to helping you bounce back stronger. Whether you're recovering from an injury, surgery, or just want to move better every day. From student athletes to seniors, we provide personalized care and expert support right here at home. To learn more about our therapy department and our other services, visit GirardMedicalCenter.com, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans and your hometown team for health and healing. Rooted in rural, focused on you.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Welcome back to Hutch Field. Dragons just scored on a 73-yard touchdown pass from Jamarcus Davis to Malachi Meadows to take a 21-0 lead. Now Chanute looking for a big play on the kickoff return, and they're going to have it near midfield. And there's a penalty for a tackle near the sideline.
You can't tackle, and you just can't.
Well, I mean, he was tiptoeing up the sideline. The Dragon defender hit him, and apparently that's a penalty in today's world.
Yeah, when I say you can't tackle, what I mean is you can.
You're just going to get a penalty for it.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Somebody over on that Chanute bench is a skilled lobbyist, and they're wasting their time in Southeast Kansas. We need to get them up to D.C., get this stuff sorted out.
Oh, yeah, against Dragons.
What was the call? I saw the back end of that. What was the hand signal?
Aggravated tackling.
Aggravated tackling?
Yeah, KSA 21-3402.
Oh, you're going to name me the statute? Naming me the statute.
You just can't do that.
Yeah, well. You're supposed to gently persuade them out of bounds with offers of cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it going to take to get you out of this field of play here?
We can fit so many people on this sideline.
So that'll.
Wow, that didn't help.
Well, it helps Chanute.
Well, okay, true.
Wow. 1st and 10 for the Blue Comets from the Dragon 42-yard line.
Oh.
Never seen a hold before.
No.
Wouldn't know it if we saw it. And that ball carried forward for about 9 there on 1st down by Harding. And it'll set up a 2nd down and 1 for Chanute as they try and work quickly. Clock running now down around 10 seconds. Harding throwing near side. Too high for his intended receiver. Is that a flag? Meadows, good sportsmanship
Yes, it was.
to help Seamster up. I'm sorry, to help Bo Small get up there. And that stops the clock with 7 seconds left to play first half. 3rd down and 1 for Chanute from the Pittsburg 33-yard line. And Dragon pass defense, you just want to keep everything in front of you here in this situation. You don't want to let anybody get behind you. Harding back to pass. Meadows, the defender, it got behind him, and then the pass overthrown and incomplete. And there's a flag.
Why not?
At the end of the play, way after the end of the play.
It's the magical flag.
It's a sideline warning against the Dragons. Gosh, what's next? An audit of their taxes?
It's a Festivus miracle.
Gosh. Well, guys, make sure to itemize your returns this year.
No, I think you're right. So on that one, they failed to diversify their portfolio.
I think maybe that was just a sideline warning against the Dragons.
I'm
you usually get a warning.
I'm pretty sure it was just a warning on this one.
Okay, 4 wide this time for Chanute. Harding in the pistol. Here's the snap, back to pass. Time expiring here. Over the middle, has a man. Purple jerseys between him and the end zone. And that's going to do it for the first half. Dragons pitching a shutout. They lead it 21-0. We'll step away for a quick break. We'll be back with the GN Bank Halftime Show. You're watching Dragon Football on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings, chicken and noodles, and so much more. And of course, their delicious homemade pies. Dine in or carry out available. Chicken Annie's of Girard has the best value, flavor, and service in the area. Stop in soon or call for catering. 620-724-4090.
It's The Rush. Every touchdown, basket, goal, or lap is filled with excitement. It's why we love the game. It's why we play the game. It's also why we bet on the game. The Rush is why we need a plan. A plan to bet responsibly and not lose more than we can afford. Problem sports gambling can ruin the love we have for sports. So know when enough is enough. Know when the game is playing you. Contact 1-800-GAMBLER for help today.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the Four-State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Contact us today to see how we can help.
At GN Bank, we're your neighbor. We see you at the store. We cheer with you at the local football games, serving you with the same friendly faces you have come to know and trust. GN Bank, the best place to bank and borrow.
Selling equipment can be a hassle, whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire. The time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com.
Welcome back to Hutch Field, downtown Pittsburg, Kansas. At the break, the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons lead the Chanute Blue Comets 21-0, and this is a situation very alien to the Dragons this season as they've trailed at the half in almost every game this season. But tonight, in the driver's seat against Chanute, this is the GN Bank halftime show brought to you by none other than GN Bank, where they've been providing customers with the highest quality financial services in a friendly and personal way for more than 100 years. Whether it's personal, business, or agricultural needs, trust the team at GN Bank. Find out more at gn-bank.com. Woo, what a first half. Dragons came out firing on all cylinders. The first drive stalled deep in Chanute territory due to some penalties and some busted plays, but the Dragons got a stop and turned around and drove 72 yards in 5 plays to score on a 43-yard touchdown run by Malcolm Riley. Their next score came on a 15-yard touchdown run by Malcolm Riley, and then they capped off the half with a 73-yard touchdown strike from Jamarcus Davis to Malachi Meadows to give the Dragons a 21-0 first half lead. That's Malachi Meadows' only catch of the game, so a 73-yard average, not bad per reception if you're a receiver, and I think this is his highest receiving total of the year just on that one catch. Malcolm Riley in the first half, 12 carries, 134 yards and 2 touchdowns, so a big night for Riley. I mean, Meadows had that great play on that reception, but Malcolm Riley really did the dirty work for the Dragons for most of that first half. 134 yards, a very good half of football for anybody. Jamarcus Davis, 4 carries, just 5 yards on the ground tonight, as Chanute's done a good job. I watched a lot of film on him, I'm sure, but he's 2 of 3 passing for 79 yards and a touchdown. So offensively, a great first half for the Dragons, their best first half of the year coming here against Chanute, and the Blue Comets just have had a hard time getting anything going. They had a couple of penalties kill a drive. The Dragons got an interception with 7:56 to play in the second quarter that gave Pittsburgh High the ball inside Chanute territory at their 37-yard line, and they are able to drive down and cap that drive with a 15-yard touchdown run by Malcolm Riley. And so the Dragons have looked good in this first half, and the defense has done its job and put pressure on Chris Harding, the senior quarterback for Chanute, and have really disrupted their offensive flow. They haven't been unable to get any sort of running game going. Harding picked up a first down with his feet, but that was it pretty much as far as the ground game for the Blue Comets goes. And then the Dragons have done a great job of either breaking up passes with their helmets or with interceptions. And a big deflection at the line. Parker Penimani came down with the interception in Chanute territory, set up a scoring drive for the Dragons. It's really pretty much what the doctor ordered tonight for Pittsburgh High on senior night, and we'll see if they can keep it going for the second half. We'll step away for a quick break. We'll be back with more of the GN Bank halftime show. You're watching Dragon Football on Senior Night on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
At GN Bank, we're your neighbor. We see you at the store. We cheer with you at the local football games, serving you with the same friendly faces you have come to know and trust. GN Bank, the best place to bank and borrow.
Hold on. It's monstrous.
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
At Girard Medical Center, our physical and occupational therapy department is dedicated to helping you bounce back stronger. Whether you're recovering from an injury, surgery, or just want to move better every day. From student athletes to seniors, we provide personalized care and expert support right here at home. To learn more about our therapy department and our other services, visit GirardMedicalCenter.com, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans and your hometown team for health and healing. Rooted in rural, focused on you.
From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
When it comes to having your labs drawn, you have a choice of where to go. For 30 years, MagLab has focused on providing quality lab work that is accurate and timely. MagLab's walk-in service typically gets you in and out in under 5 minutes with same-day results. Locally owned and operated, MagLab takes most insurances, including Medicaid, and has historically had the lowest out-of-pocket prices. So when it comes to having labs drawn, don't be told where to go. Choose for yourself. Choose MagLab.
It's the rush. Every touchdown, basket, goal, or lap is filled with excitement. It's why we love the game. It's why we play the game. It's also why we bet on the game. The rush is why we need a plan to bet responsibly and not lose more than we can afford. Problem sports gambling can ruin the love we have for sports. So know when enough is enough. Know when the game is playing you. Contact 1-800-GAMBLER for help today.
Thanks to your support, Canara Eye Care has expanded. With double the space, they offer more exam rooms, larger optical selection, and extended hours to fit your schedule. And with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Canara Eye Care, the clear choice for your patient.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
Having the right financial partner can make all the difference. Community National Bank and Trust believes banking should do more than just hold your money. We support your goals, simplify your day-to-day, and give you room to grow with quality banking services. Withdraw, transfer, invest, apply for loans, and talk with our banking professionals online, over the phone, or in person. Let Community National Bank and Trust help you build a banking experience that works for you. Community National Bank and Trust, equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
Just CGI, you know. Oh, hey, welcome back to Hutch Field, downtown Pittsburg, Kansas. We're talking about the new Spaceballs movie. Yeah. We get into deep topics like that, philosophical conversations during the breaks. But
well, it was either that or War and Peace. And we chose
I've never met Warren, so
he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He owes me $20.
Yeah, but there is a new Spaceballs movie coming out.
Catch it while you
It's
can.
a new movie in an old cast. So very advanced.
Yeah.
When did the original Spaceballs? It was like in the 80s.
1987.
Yeah.
I don't know that for a fact, but it sure
that
sounded
neighborhood.
confident.
Yeah, it did. Everybody will be back except, of course, the late great John Candy.
His son is playing his part, from what I hear.
Yep.
All the football news anyone could ever want.
That's right.
All
now. Of the football analysis you'll ever need. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm being told that we need to take a break. Let's step away for another break. We'll be back. Dragons lead at 21-0 at the half. When we come back, second half action as the Dragons try to slam the door, put the hammer down on the Chanute Blue Comets. You're watching Dragon Football on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln. Take advantage of 0% financing for 66 months right now on the all-new Lincoln Navigator. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Lincoln Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
Hold on. It's monstrous.
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
At GN Bank, we're your neighbor. We see you at the store. We cheer with you at the local football games, serving you with the same friendly faces you have come to know and trust. GN Bank, the best place to bank and borrow.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Gerard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Gerard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Gerard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Gerard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Gerard.
When it comes to having your labs drawn, you have a choice of where to go. For 30 years, MagLab has focused on providing quality lab work that is accurate and timely. MagLab's walk-in service typically gets you in and out in under 5 minutes with same-day results. Locally owned and operated, MagLab takes most insurances, including Medicaid, and has historically had the lowest out-of-pocket prices. So when it comes to having labs drawn, don't be told where to go. Choose for yourself. Choose MagLab.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Not a ballroom, but a golden throne, so get on there. Welcome back to Hutch Field, downtown Pittsburgh, Kansas. A couple minutes left here in halftime, and We're just making a to-do list for JJ if he's elected to school board. We're expecting a private restroom up here in the press box of Hutch Field. I would just take a Johnny on the spot, wheeled up here to the top of the bleachers. That would, or on some scaffolding.
Bold plans.
Yeah. Say it was safe. I said I'd go for it. Dragons leading it 21-0 at the break over the Chanute Blue Comets. We're in uncharted waters.
Yeah.
I believe we've sailed off the edge of the map here.
I think so. You talk about going for it, and what the Dragons did there to end the second quarter. I mean, what a huge play.
Yeah.
And Meadows able to bring it in. And
man, and it was a moonshot. That thing hung up in the air. I believe it went higher than the light post here at the stadium. We lost it for a minute in the darkness of night. And then but Malachi Meadows tracked it all the way, brought it in, and then carried it into the house. It was about a 25, 30-yard run after he caught the ball, but not many people going to catch Malachi from behind.
No, definitely not.
He shed the defender when he made the catch, and then it was a foot race, and Malachi won it. Dragons leading at 21-0 at the break. Chanute will have the ball to start the second half. Rueda set to kick it away for the Dragons. I better get my stat sheet ready. We're actually going to play some football here in a minute. I got all caught up in our movie conversation and our to-do list for you. And there's a flag coming in on the return. It's in the neighborhood of a hold. The tackle looked clean, so it wasn't a face mask or anything like that.
Well, I would say don't hold your breath.
Oh, JJ. Oh, the rapier whip.
Honestly, though, like he played that off the bounce so perfectly. That was impressive.
A lot of players, man, when that ball takes a hop, everything tenses up.
Yeah, you kind of shut down. It gets by you. But
get away from it.
He didn't.
But the flag is against the Blue Comets, and that's going to back them up deeper into their own territory. Back to their, the ball's placed at the 10-yard line.
One has to wonder where they came up with the Blue Comets and why it's not just the Comets.
I don't know.
But of course, we are the purple
Dragons, not just any old dragon.
No.
Got to have a color, man. Harding going to keep it, and there's a hold, and gets around the end, and that flag came in late. We'll hope it's against Chanute. Odds are it's not.
Based off of he did update where he threw the flag.
Yeah.
So maybe it was, but you typically don't see a holding call from the back judge like that.
Right. Usually it comes from the referee behind the line.
Yes, sir.
And it is a hold against Chanute, and Pittsburgh will accept the penalty, and that'll back the Blue Comets up again. Gosh, it has to probably be half the distance, you would think, or is it a spot foul?
I think it's going to be a spot foul, but we'll see.
We'll see where they mark it. They're going to walk it all the way back. Yep, half the distance to the 5.
Distance. Wow.
So bring up a 1st and 15 from the 5-yard line for Chanute. Not the way they wanted to start this drive and start the second half, I'm sure.
You don't think Cleat drew it up like that?
No. Let's back it up 15 yards.
Got him right where we want him.
4 wide, trips to the near side this time for Chanute. Meadows backing off a little bit in his coverage. They'll hand it off. The Dragon defense right there to stop it behind the line. The ball now inside the 5. Looks like they're going to spot it down at about the 3.
Great job of crashing down on the protection and able to bring him down for a loss. Man, the Dragons are playing with a definite fire tonight that we haven't seen
all year.
All year. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to think the last time we saw it.
I haven't seen it.
We've seen sparks.
Yeah.
But as far as like a real fire tonight, we're seeing it, and hey, I'm here for it.
4 wide this time for the Blue Comets. Harding in the gun. High snap, back to pass, throwing near side, skips it at about the 2-yard line, had no chance of completing that pass.
Intended for the 10-yard line.
And I think that he saw that his receiver was covered and just, you would think, short-armed it. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and long now for Chanute. That Dragon pass defense has been pretty good tonight.
Yeah, it has.
Knock on some wood there. All right.
Yeah, he found a nice, was that oak or mahogany? What was that?
I think it's a white pine.
Oh, that could be.
3 wide to the near side. Just 3 wide in this set. No, there's 4. Screen pass. The Dragons have been eaten up by screen passes this season. And that one's going to be close to a first down, but I believe short of the stick by about a yard, as they're going to drag him down at the 19-yard line, and that pass was complete to Jalen Duncan.
That was the right play call. It was a great job of getting the ball to him. He made some great moves, Duncan did, to move around. Fortunately for the Dragons, they were able to stop him just short of the first down marker.
Brings up a 4th down and 2.
Yeah, when you're down 21 at this point, well, I was getting ready to say you think they're going to go for it, but they're running on some new players. Let's see what happens, I guess. No, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they're going to go there, run on receivers.
Okay, smart.
This is a super odd formation. Woo. They're going to try and tush push it, and they get it done. Dragons didn't look set at the snap, but Chanute able to get up to the line, snap the ball quickly, and catch the Dragons on their heels, and they'll pick up the first down.
A little brotherly shove.
They'll mark the ball down at about the 23. First down and 10 for Chanute from there.
You know, I watched Thursday Night Football, Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, man, the icy hot bowl.
Not one tush push.
No, no.
They're like, no, we're not doing that.
But I did see Joe Flacco carry the ball a couple times.
He did. He looked good.
Salty vet.
Oh.
Duncan with
nice.
it. Oh, the Dragons hit him hard in the backfield. I believe that was Pinamani coming up, laying the wood on that one.
I mean,
or Mason Benson was there too.
I think between Dillingham, Pinamani, and Benson, they played that exactly the way you want to. They were right there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd down and 10. Four wide. And again, Harding back in the gun. Harding with the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself. He's got some room, and drugged down from behind by Parker Pinamani.
Parker's had a big game so far. You know, I think the last couple of weeks he's been a little quieter play-wise, but tonight he's really showing his stuff. Parker is a very talented athlete and can really be a disruptor up there on the defensive line.
If you're going to show out, no night like senior night.
Yeah.
So 3rd down and about 3. At the 30. Harding again in the gun. 4 wide again. That looked like a false start to me.
Yeah.
And the officials are going to blow it up. There's the flag. And Benson got a little on Harding for good measure.
You know, when I coached our boys, the boys of the junior Dragons, I always tried to tell them, like, to get back there, at least put a hand on the quarterback, because eventually that's going to get into the quarterback's mind.
Yeah, he knows you're there.
Yep, exactly.
They
so
can feel your presence.
Yeah, even if it's just going up and bumping into him or something, if that works on him, you're chipping away a little bit, and I think that's a great job by Benson to kind of get back there and start chipping away at that.
Brings up a 3rd down and about 8. Back to pass, looking near side, has a man, throws it out of his reach. And looked like he was trying to lead his receiver to an open spot. And Colin Jones, 5'8" freshman, just didn't really read what Harding's eyes were doing and kind of where he was telling him to go. And he tried to throw him open and just threw it out of his reach.
Yeah, Harding, I mean, the way his head was, almost looked like it was a little bit of a no-look. Maybe trying to look the defenders off one way and then throws it to the opposite direction. Not opposite.
He looked off his own receiver.
He did, yeah. You don't want that.
No. Not
typically.
Not usually, no. So Chanute set to punt it away here on 4th down. Snaps off the mark. That is a very short, high, backpedaling punt. And it's going to take a drag and roll to the Chanute 40-yard line. A net of about 15 yards on that punt.
Cole Hayden nearly got a big paw on that and blocked it, but fortunately for the Dragons, still not a great punt.
$6:59 to play, third quarter. Dragons leading it 21-0. They get the ball for the first time here in this second half after Chanute forced a punt from deep in their own territory. It's a short punt, so the Dragons will take over on the Blue Comet 40-yard line. Davis under center. Riley the lone back in the backfield. Derringer in motion. Here's this handoff to Riley, and he'll drive forward for, looked like he picked up 2. The near side official has him with a gain of 2. And we'll see where they're going to place the ball, and it was. So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Dragons.
And the good thing going for the Dragons right now, you're up 21. Time is on your side for the first time maybe all year. The clock is in our favor.
Two tight ends for the Dragons. Heavy set. Again, Riley alone in the backfield. Durden, the lone wide receiver, off to the far side. Profit in motion this time. The handoff, nope. Pitch out to Profit.
Yes, sir.
He's got lots of room across the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Profit lowers the boom, and he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. Dragons looking at a 1st and goal.
I love it. Landon Profit channels his inner Cam Scataboo and just lowers the boom on this guy and makes him pay for it. Man.
We've all got to get in touch with our inner Scataboo sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dragons have it 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. In the way they've been running the ball tonight, you think that it's just going to be student body left, student body right, student
they're
body
imposing their will against the Chanute defense tonight. I love it.
Davis under center. Here's the snap. Handoff. Nope. Davis will keep it himself, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Dragons are up by 4 scores. Ask Abraham Lincoln. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I think it was 7 years ago the last time we were up by this much.
So pinning the extra point. Dragons have a 27-point lead. Raid on for the kick. And the kick is good. Dragons lead at 28-0. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back. You're watching Purple Dragon football on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast Crawlcan's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find 2 links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the Crawcan. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense.
When it comes to having your labs drawn, you have a choice of where to go. For 30 years, MagLab has focused on providing quality lab work that is accurate and timely. MagLab's walk-in service typically gets you in and out in under 5 minutes with same-day results. Locally owned and operated, MagLab takes most insurances, including Medicaid, and has historically had the lowest out-of-pocket prices. So when it comes to having labs drawn, don't be told where to go. Choose for yourself. Choose MagLab.
From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable syringe service.
Dragons kick it off, leading 28-0. Chanute desperately needing an answer here.
Yes.
And a good tackle. I'm relying on you, JJ. Was that?
I think that was Partee.
Yeah, I think that was Partee made the tackle. inside the 20-yard line, so not the greatest field position for Chanute to take over here. Looks like it's going to be at about their own 16.
You know, one thing that I picked on the Dragons a little bit last week, and I'm going to give them credit right now for, the tackling has been so much better tonight. I don't know what the change was, but whatever it is, it's working. Stay with it, boys.
Stick them.
Yeah.
You know,
the tackling is so much better this week.
And just, I think the aggression up front for the Dragons has been really impressive tonight.
Yeah, I agree. It looks like a different team.
Especially without Hinspeeder out there.
Yeah.
Handoff straight ahead, and short gain. That time, I believe that was
that guy.
Yeah, that guy, Jalen Duncan on the carry.
So, I mean, that is a little surprising to me because Hinspeeder has been such a motor for this defense, and for them to be playing as well with the absence of Hinspeeder tonight, it really shows that these guys they're playing for keeps tonight, and I love it.
Almost no gain on the play. It'll bring up a second down and 10 for Chanute. Harding in the pistol. Duncan with him. Duncan will get the handoff coming near side. Woo. Ooh, big hit out there on the outside. A flag comes in late. And I think it's in the neighborhood of a hold on Chanute as he tried to get around the end of that line.
Yeah, I think that was Dawson Hall that came in like a missile and just really messed that play up.
That was Jordan Patterson on the carry, and he got up a little bit limpy after the tackle. Limpy. He was limping.
Limpy.
He limped.
Like
he was limped.
Yeah.
Perhaps putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Yeah. I thought maybe we just created a new word.
If you use it in a sentence, it's a word. And there's the holding call. They're going to walk off the penalty yards, and it will back Chanute inside the 15 to about their own 13.
You people at home that are playing Scrabble as you watch this, use the word limpy, and let's see how that goes.
Limped. Yeah.
It could be French limpé.
Limpero. So it'll set up a second down, and gosh, about 13. Look at that. The dial-it-down pops up 13 just as I say it.
You are good, sir.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
It's true. Timeout called.
Timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. Dragons leading by 28. 4:12 to play, third quarter. You're watching Dragon Football on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
Welcome back to Hutch Field. 4:12 to play, third quarter. Dragons leading at 28-0, and it's exactly how you would want a senior night to go.
Yes.
If you're the Dragons.
Right. If it's the senior night for Chanute, this is
they'd
the
be
opposite.
at home.
Right.
So
you would not want this, but
nobody has senior night on the road.
That's, you know what? That's actually I fact checked that.
Spoken.
I fact checked that, and that is true.
Yeah.
We have real-time fact checkers here.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to
report.
Went on.
Mostly true. Mostly true. Second down and long for Chanute from their own 13. They got 4 wide. Trips to the near side. They're going to run.
Oh,
pitch to the outside. Ball's out. Dragons have it inside the 5.
Cole Hayden.
Heads up play by Cole Hayden just to see the ball laying on the carpet. And he jumped on it for the Dragons, and that's the second turnover of the night for Chanute.
I think Cole Hayden saw the ball laying there and said, hey, you don't want it? We'll take it, and let's go.
It was a super weird
it was.
quarterback-running back exchange there. It looked like it was supposed to be a pitch, but the back basically just ran away from the pitch, and the ball just fell on the ground. I mean, and then just laid there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Harding, I think, was just dumbfounded by what had happened and didn't pick up the ball.
Well, I think he was flabbergasted.
Oh, perhaps. Davis with it. Busted play, but he's going to head for the pylon, and Jamarcus is in. Touchdown, Dragons. 34-0.
So that's what Jamarcus brings to the table right there. I mean,
the ability to turn,
he's elusive
into lemonade.
Yeah, chicken salad into lemonade. Look at him.
That's right.
Yeah, fantastic job. It does look like there's a flag, of course, and why wouldn't there be?
What? I don't understand. So the touchdown does not count. There's a flag for something or another. We'll find out here in just a second. No, we won't. Never mind.
Doesn't matter.
It was a face mask, which you often see on the offense.
Yeah. If I had a nickel for every time.
You'd have a nickel.
I'd have a nickel. Now. Yeah, right now. I would have a nickel.
Maybe somebody blocked too aggressively again.
Probably.
Davis under center. Dragons looking at a 1st and goal from the 10. And Davis going to keep it again. And how about this time? Is this a touchdown? Yeah. And it is.
Yeah.
No laundry on the field.
Yeah, Davis said I did it once. I'm going to do it one more again.
Yeah.
And he goes in, takes it in. Love it.
So everything I said before still applies to right now. Dragons lead at 34-0.
Opposite side of the end zone. Yeah, it still works.
Can't coach fast.
No. Does that bring us to a running clock?
You could hope. The kick is up and good. And, you know, JJ, when I say that you would hope for a running clock, I'm not saying because I have dinner reservations. But just that there's some severe weather supposed to blow in late tonight,
right.
and we want everybody from Chanute, traveled pretty well. We want them to make it home tonight before those storms blow into the area.
You don't want to miss your 10 o'clock seating at Taco Bell.
That's right. Yeah, I have a reserved space in the drive-through line.
Yes, I requested the large Baja Blast.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, Dragons are looking so good tonight. What's this song they're playing?
No idea, bud. It wasn't the fight song, I'll tell you that.
No, that's what threw me a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe they played it backwards. Bless you.
We were getting that on our mics in here and on the camera mic outside. It was like a sneeze echo.
So many points for sneezing.
Yeah. Was that 6 sneezes? No, that was just 2. 3:35 to play, 3rd quarter. Dragons leading it 35-0 over the Chanute Blue Comets. Who saw this coming?
Yeah.
Rueda is set to kick it away. He's been kicking the crud out of it tonight. That one's pretty deep, caught at the 5-yard line. And oh no, off to the races, but tracked down from behind. A good tackle out in the open field to stop that one by Corday Hayes, and he's been pretty active tonight.
He has.
In the special teams for the Dragons. And Chanute will have good field position to start this drive at their own 43.
Yeah, Hayes has played a big part tonight on special teams. He's really, I mean, he's been something out there that you have to look for.
So Chanute saw their last drive end with a fumble inside the 10-yard line. This one's going to start at the 43, so hoping to get a more productive drive. Here are the Blue Comets, 3 wide receivers to the near side. 1 off to the far sides. Harding back to pass, little swing pass to the back, coming out of the backfield. There's a late flag, and did somebody touch the quarterback? Is that what that was?
Well, another flag coming in.
Late from the far side. And this one could be for some conversation.
You can't do that. You cannot converse. It's frowned upon. Sticks and stones, buddy. Sticks and stones. And a third flag. What? There was a third flag that came in late. And when I say late, I mean later than the first late flag. This flag
Pittsburgh
came in.
Defense needs to just turn around and walk away from that huddle of officials. Just get about 25 yards away from those guys. Coach Latimer is pointing at a bunch of different things. Looks like a traffic cop out there.
Oh, he's calling.
Parker Pinamani over.
Okay. Oh yeah. He's just sitting in the play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, boss.
Yeah. Yep. You bet. I think when
personal foul against the Dragons. And another personal foul against Chanute.
Oh well.
No foul. Offset. Do over.
Okay. Good.
And then something else against Chanute. What was that? And then Coach Latimer said, "Yeah, back him up." So is that an illegal shift against Chanute? Is that what that was?
It might have been. I caught the last half of the signal, but there's a new flag that just came in.
And another flag.
Wow.
And Chanute's coach is coming unglued over there. Is that the head coach or is that an assistant?
I think that's Cleat.
Cleat is having an episode over there on the far sideline.
I feel like I'm on WCW here. Not sure what's going on.
Well, usually it's the kids that kind of lose their temper from time to time, not the grown adults. But sometimes it's the play-by-play guy. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah, well, definitely never the color guy.
No, never.
He's got
the voice of reason.
He is.
The calming presence.
Let's think about butterflies.
Yeah.
Dream always rises to the top.
Well, they're backing Chanute up, so.
Yeah. Hey, good.
Man, that guy with the title down had to kick it up into a jog. He's backing him way up.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure it's over yet. We just saw that late flag that came in a second ago.
Yeah, everybody just needs to
hold your breath.
Stop talking. Man, oh man.
Oh man.
So that's first and 5 ever for Chanute from their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, I think
now the officials are talking to Coach Latimer. Hopefully he's just nodding. Don't say anything.
I think they're saying we would back them up to Butler at this point, but unfortunately,
someone put a chain link fence over there.
Yeah. He's like, okay, good deal. There we go.
There's cars parked. So
he's like, if we have dinner reservations at Chili's, we need to get there.
3:19 to play, third quarter. Dragons lead it 35-0. We've just had a second halftime and about 45 flags. And now Chanute's backed up inside their own 20-yard line, looking at a second down and a country mile. Harding, quick hitter to the outside to the back, and it's kind of a busted coverage by the Dragons, but they recover, and they're going to stop him after a gain of about 10. And now it's second down and a kilometer. Third down and a kilometer, excuse me.
Dawson Hall on the tackle there. Watching at home there, you could see he hit another gear that I didn't even know Dawson had, and able to catch up to him and bring him down.
Both of these teams very well rested after that flagathon.
Right, they should.
That occurred. It's third and all day for Chanute. They've got 4 wide receivers in this set. Handoff straight up the gut. And the Dragons eventually get it stopped after a gain of about 15 yards. But they just had to bend there and not break, and they did. And it sets up a 4th down and 10 for Chanute. See if they're going to go for it here. It looks like they are. They're not changing much personnel, and the Dragons have to tighten up that defense. You can't give up chunks like that in this situation. A 4th down and 12 now for Chanute.
Yeah, the beautiful thing about being up 35 in the third quarter and having it third in the country mile is
you can get kind of nonchalant about things.
Yeah.
You don't have to get too worked up about much of anything. Minute 39 and ticking left in this third quarter. 4 wide this time for Chanute. Harding rolling, looking to pass, being pursued. Could win across the line of scrimmage through that pass and completed it, but he's across the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was super obvious.
Man, you can see every little holding and you can hear every other word, but you don't see that the quarterback's a full yard past the line of scrimmage when he threw the pass. And that's going to be a first down for Chanute. Well, that's an alarming lack of officiating.
I think what happened was, they messed up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. First down for Chanute after the illegal pass. And Harding lined up in the pistol.
Do it again.
Another little swing pass out to the back, and the Dragons say, watch out with that aggressive tackling now. You don't want to take him all the way to the ground.
No.
Might get some stains on the jersey.
Yeah. I mean, when some persuasive talk could take the guy, it's just unnecessary to actually take him down. But Malachi says, I don't care about that. I'm taking this guy down. And he did.
Yeah.
He did big time. Great tackle. Great tackle by Malachi.
Sets up a second down and 11 now from the 29-yard line as Harding leads them up to the line. 4 wide again in this set for Chanute. Harding in the pistol. Here's the snap looking near side. And it's almost picked off. They've gone to that little slant to the tight end or the slot receiver a couple of times.
Yeah, I think we caught on to that.
Yeah. And almost an interception by the Dragons. Would have been their second of the night. The first one was a deflected pass. It was fielded out of the air by Parker Pinamani, but that was almost a clean interception.
Yeah, that was Bobby Nelson. He was right there. I don't think he expected it. Why would you? But, great job by Bobby Nelson to knock it down.
4 wide this time for Chanute. Harding will stay in the pistol. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. He's going to carry himself. Drugged down from behind. That's Parker Pinamani again, dragging him down. And not quite a sack as it was a designed quarterback run, but stops him for almost no gain. And it'll bring up 4th down and long for Chanute. And let's see if they choose to go for this one again. I imagine they will, being down 35 here. And that will be the final play of the third quarter. Dragons leading by 35. 1 quarter to play. When we come back, you're watching Purple Dragon football on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
At Girard Medical Center, our physical and occupational therapy department is dedicated to helping you bounce back stronger. Whether you're recovering from an injury, surgery, or just want to move better every day. From student athletes to seniors, we provide personalized care and expert support right here at home. To learn more about our therapy department and our other services, visit GirardMedicalCenter.com, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans and your hometown team for health and healing. Rooted in rural, focused on you.
Having the right financial partner can make all the difference. Community National Bank and Trust believes banking should do more than just hold your money. We support your goals, simplify your day-to-day, and give you room to grow with quality banking services. Withdraw, transfer, invest, apply for loans, and talk with our banking professionals online, over the phone, or in person. Let Community National Bank and Trust help you build a banking experience that works for you. Community National Bank and Trust, equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Welcome back to Hutch Field. 1 quarter left to play. Dragons leading at 35-0 over the Chanute Blue Comets. Tell you what, it's good to be a Dragon tonight, buddy.
Yes, sir. Beautifully historic Hutch Field.
Yeah, built by the WPA during the Great Depression. And stood the test of time, no doubt. Had some beautiful upgrades here over the last couple decades. And old girl's still going strong. Harding in the gun, 4 wide. Looking over the middle, has a man. The catch is made near the 20-yard line. I think it's going to be just short of a first down.
Yeah, it looks like it. Landon Profit stopped him short.
Was it me? Well, yeah, it'll be first down for the Dragons from there.
Yeah. Nice. Great tackle by Landon Profit. Boy, I mean, that was definitely close. So Profit with a very timely tackle.
I think we make that our hit of the game. Brought to you by Vietti Auto Body and Alignment in Pittsburg on the corner of 4th and Joplin since 1948. That's when Dewey beat Truman. That's the Berlin Airlift. That's when Kentucky won its first natty in basketball.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Who doesn't?
So if you found a buck with your truck or didn't dodge a doe, go see him at Vietti Auto Body and Alignment, the area's top collision repair shop for decades. Schedule your appointment by calling Vietti Auto Body and Alignment 620-231-6230. Straight ahead. Dragons with the carry. That was Landon Southern.
Yeah.
5'10", 175 pounds, sophomore, and we're going to get to know our roster here over this next quarter.
Yeah, I mean, some new blood in the backfield. I like it.
Out for a gain of about 7 on first down. Sets up a 2nd down and 3 at about the 27.
All right, Dragons, the clock is your friend.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. 10.5 and counting in the game. And when you're up by 35, you don't have to watch the clock so intently.
No, you just
double
let it
tight
run.
end set here for the Dragons. I believe that's Jeremiah Latimer in there, quarterback right now for the Dragons. He just spun one out for the catch for Danny Durden. And the Dragons pick up a first down, so going to run the clock, but showing off a little bit of razzle-dazzle there with the passing game.
Yeah, you're up 35-0. I'm thinking maybe Coach Latt's going to look up here and say, Josh, get in.
That'd be the worst choice he could make.
I'd find, like you and I would find a way to mess this up.
I'd be like, nah, I got my hammy. Got to trick me, coach.
That was a great looking pass though from Latimer.
Back under center is Latimer. Here's the handoff straight ahead. And it's Southard again on the carry across the 35 to about the 38. Brings up 2nd down and 5 for the Dragons. Clock ticking down around 9:15 to play.
Yeah, I mean, at this point for Chanute,
you might make it to Chili's, buddy.
They have to feel a little bit like Captain Hook, where with the hearing that.
I'm so ready to hear where this is going.
that tick-tock sound.
Yeah,
the clock.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
I can roll that into whatever we go.
Yeah. My mind is spinning. Put a man in motion straight ahead. I think it's Southard again. Makes a man miss.
Yes,
across
baby.
midfield. Across the 45 and brought down Landon Southard, toting the rock. Late in this game for the Dragons, he picks up a first down into Chanute territory inside the 45. And I think we're getting to see a couple of younger players on that Chanute roster as well. And there's still games to be played, so if you're Coach Cleat, you know that this one's out of reach and you want to keep your kids healthy for next week. And so you start cycling them in here late in this game. And again, we got a cold front moving into the area. It's going to bring some potentially severe storms late tonight, early tomorrow. So we want to make sure all those folks get back to Neosho County in good time and good order.
Yeah.
So run that clock. Oh, Latimer dropped it, gets back on top of it. And that'll back the Dragons up a little bit, set up a 2nd down at about 15.
A little bit.
Clock continues to run, under 7:40 now to play. Dragons have it just inside Chanute territory at the 49. It's a beautiful night for high school football here in southeast Kansas. There's some weather coming, but it's held off tonight. Conditions are pretty much ideal. Pass complete to Corday Hayes. Up to about the 40-yard line. And when that passing game's happening quick, looking pretty good tonight for the Dragons, no matter who's in there as a signal caller. But
about 6 yards left to go before.
By far the big play of the night, that 73-yard touchdown strike.
Oh, my gosh.
From Jamarcus Davis.
Yeah. I think the Blue Comets are going to have nightmares of that.
Oh, man. Good thing there were no low-flying planes here. That pass, I mean, it was hung up in the air forever. Latimer back under center. Clock rolling under 6.5.
Ooh,
Southern
yes.
with it, makes a man miss in the backfield. Trucks another dude at the 35-yard line and forward down to the 33.
One thing that I saw there, something that the Dragons have been has been sort of an enemy to them, is the penetration. They get like real easy like that. Chanute had real easy penetration to begin with.
Took himself right out of the play.
Exactly. He took himself out. Southern able to make a great gain after that huge miss.
First down and 10 for the Dragons. Ball rests just inside the Chanute 35 at the 34. 5:45 and counting. Put a man in motion again. Again, Latimer going to run option near side. Jeremiah will keep it this time. Lowers the shoulder. Takes a hit. And a little extracurriculars going on. Chanute's going to draw a personal foul penalty. I think they're going to whistle that one on Christian. No, that's our guy.
I think there was some
Blake Cummings.
Some tomfoolery.
Yeah, some shenanigans.
Yeah.
Well, yes, we did say shenanigans. I went to college. So we'll see it's personal foul against the Blue Comets as I interpret sign language for you. It's going to be a first down for the Dragons. 15 yards and an automatic first down. They're going to walk it off. I don't know if it's going to be a spot foul. By the looks of it, it doesn't look like it.
Nah.
Because it happened at about where the ball's
right.
resting right now. So. And the chain gang desperately trying to catch up with the action here. First and 10 for the Dragons at about the 16-yard line of Chanute. Under 4:20 to play in the game. Southern with the handoff again this time. The Blue Comets do a better job of stopping that. So they caught him when he was still kind of going laterally, able to bring him down.
Yeah, but the defensive line of the Comets able to crash down a little better than what we've seen in the past, this game anyway. And nice stop for him, but probably, well, not probably, 100%, too little, too late.
Well, this is their JV defensive line, I think, at this point.
Well, yeah. Still some big fellas out there, though.
Well, they're not going hungry in Chanute.
No.
Latimer under center, 12 seconds on the play clock, plenty of time. Now they're going to run option near side. He pitches it. And drug out of bounds at the last minute.
Oh, man.
That's Christian Patrick on the carry that time. 5'8", 150-pound senior. On senior night, looking for the tutty.
Yeah.
Didn't get it.
Great.
Forced
Great
out of bounds
pickup,
5.
though.
Yep. Good looking option play that time. First and goal for the Dragons from the 5. 2:50 and counting to play in the game. Man, when they go to that running clock, games just fly by, don't they?
Yeah. Weird how that works.
Yeah, it's weird. Man in motion, Latimer with the snap. Here's the pitch out. And fighting forward and into the end zone.
Max Bush.
Max Bush with the touchdown for the Dragons. And it's 42-0 for Pittsburg High. Well, this will be a long, quiet bus ride back to Chanute, I think, tonight.
Yeah.
You got to think the Blue Comets had pretty high hopes coming into this game. And all I could say is the Purple Dragons were not independents, that's for sure.
No.
Rueda's kick is up and good. And the Dragons lead it by 42. We'll step away for a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching Dragon Football on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
Having the right financial partner can make all the difference. Community National Bank and Trust believes banking should do more than just hold your money. We support your goals, simplify your day-to-day, and give you room to grow with quality banking services. Withdraw, transfer, invest, apply for loans, and talk with our banking professionals online, over the phone, or in person. Let Community National Bank and Trust help you build a banking experience that works for you. Community National Bank and Trust, equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Dragons lead it 42-0 here with 1 minute and 5 seconds and counting left to play against the Chanute Blue Comets. And you give tonight's performance by the Dragons the chef kiss, because it's been pretty much perfect.
Yeah.
Start to finish tonight for Pittsburg High.
You know what I like to see? I know it's the last home game, it's senior night and everything, but look at the players on the sideline. Look how much fun they're having. Man, this is what high school football is all about. Like,
yep.
I love it. Now, if you pan over to the Chanute sideline,
that's also what high school football is.
Yeah, that happens.
It does happen, and we've had it happen 4 times this year to us. So,
it's good to see the Dragons having a lot of fun, though.
You could sympathize.
Oh, yeah.
With those kids over on the Chanute side, but I'm glad it's them and not us. How about that?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Dragons set to kick this one away, but this will be the final play of the game. Clock's under 10 seconds. Rueda's going to kick this one into next week. Fielded at about the 7-yard line.
Time expires.
Time has expired. This will be the final play of the game, and that's it. Dragons defeat the Chanute Blue Comets.
Nice.
In convincing fashion. I'm convinced. I don't know about you.
I'm 100% convinced.
42-0. And they're going to come away with the win. The Dragons improve to 3-4 on the season. Chanute falls to 4-3. Dragons back in action next week on the road in beautiful Topeka, Kansas. We'll be there for you. Pre-game 6:30, kickoff 7 o'clock. We'll have that here on Pittsburgh Sports Live. Chanute on the road next week at Labette County, and that's not going to be an easy game, let me tell you, for these Blue Comets. And tough matchups all around for both these teams coming up next week. But the Dragons get the win. How sweet it is, 42-0 over the Chanute Blue Comets here on senior night. And if you're a Dragon senior, this is beyond perfect.
Yeah.
How this game went tonight.
You couldn't have, I mean, honestly, a writer could not have written a more perfect end to the senior night for these guys. Right?
I'm no writer, and I'm no doctor either.
I think it just blew your mind.
Yeah.
I do that.
Yeah. Well, we'll step away for a quick break. We'll come back with some post-game show action. Dragons win it 42-0. You're watching Pittsburgh Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the Four-State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Contact us today to see how we can help.
Selling equipment can be a hassle. Whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire, the time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com. From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln. Take advantage of 0% financing for 66 months right now on the all-new Lincoln Navigator. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Lincoln Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburg.
Welcome back to Hutch Field, downtown Pittsburg, Kansas, a site of great joy for those in the purple and white tonight. On senior night, the Dragons win in convincing fashion, 42-0 over the Chanute Blue Comets. Win this one going away. And just a great night for the Dragons on both sides of the football. The offense looked good. They controlled the line of scrimmage, ran the ball well. Defense came away with turnovers. Huge pass play at the end of the first half. And when they had to throw it, it looked good.
Yeah.
And, man, there's just really nothing that you take out of this game other than, I don't know, maybe you don't say words to the referees other than that. But which I would be the guiltiest of that. I have the mouth of the South when it comes to letting officials know what I think. But,
hey, I take this, like, take what you did tonight and
bottle it,
and bring that with you to lovely downtown Topeka. Exotic
Topeka, the Paris of Shawnee County, and our state's capital, where the magic happens.
That's what they say.
We'll be up there next week at Hummer Sports Park. Dragons taking on Topeka High. Pre-game 6:30, kickoff 7 o'clock. We'll have that for you here on Pittsburgh Sports Live. But tonight, the Dragons score on a big 70-yard pass play at the end of the first half. Malcolm Riley had over 100 yards at the half.
Yeah.
He scored on a 43-yard run, a 15-yard run. Jamarcus Davis looked good carrying the ball, running the option tonight, made good decisions with it. And Chanute, on the other hand, they had their problems. And I think the Dragon defense was responsible for quite a bit of it.
Yeah. No, I think the Dragons really were able to impose their will on the Blue Comets tonight. And man, it sure is nice to be able to say that because we haven't really seen that this year. This is what I think when you talk about old school Dragon football, this is what it's all about. Scores like this. This is what we're used to, and this is what we saw tonight.
All right, we'll step away for a break. We come back. We'll put a bow on it from here at Hutch Field. The Dragons win this one 42-0 over the Chanute Blue Comets. They improved to 3-4 on the season. And if they can pull off a win next week in Topeka, they'll finish the year 500, and that would be good news, especially the way things started for the Dragons. It's going to be a heck of a turnaround if they can do that. We'll step away for a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching Dragon Football on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
It's The Rush. Every touchdown, basket, goal, or lap is filled with excitement. It's why we love the game. It's why we play the game. It's also why we bet on the game. The Rush is why we need a plan to bet responsibly and not lose more than we can afford. Problem sports gambling can ruin the love we have for sports. So know when enough is enough. Know when the game is playing you. Contact 1-800-GAMBLER for help today.
Having the right financial partner can make all the difference. Community National Bank and Trust believes banking should do more than just hold your money. We support your goals, simplify your day-to-day, and give you room to grow with quality banking services. Withdraw, transfer, invest, apply for loans, and talk with our banking professionals online, over the phone, or in person. Let Community National Bank and Trust help you build a banking experience that works for you. Community National Bank and Trust, equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition. with their specialty, fried chicken. Plus, famous homemade onion rings, chicken and noodles, and so much more. And of course, their delicious homemade pies. Dine in or carry out available. Chicken Annie's of Girard has the best value, flavor, and service in the area. Stop in soon or call for catering. 620-724-4090.
You've heard go big or go home. At Big Iron Auctions, you can go big from home. With thousands of pieces of equipment, active auctions, bidding at your convenience, and an easy-to-use site, BigIronAuctions.com can help you grow big. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 to see how Big Iron Auctions can help grow your operation. Bid now, list now at BigIronAuctions.com.
At GN Bank, we're your neighbor. We see you at the store. We cheer with you at the local football games, serving you with the same friendly faces you have come to know and trust. GN Bank, the best place to bank and borrow.
At Girard Medical Center, our physical and occupational therapy department is dedicated to helping you bounce back stronger. Whether you're recovering from an injury, surgery, or just want to move better every day. From student athletes to seniors, we provide personalized care and expert support right here at home. To learn more about our therapy department and our other services, visit GirardMedicalCenter.com, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans and your hometown team for health and healing. Rooted in rural, focused on you.
When it comes to having your labs drawn, you have a choice of where to go. For 30 years, MagLab has focused on providing quality lab work that is accurate and timely. MagLab's walk-in service typically gets you in and out in under 5 minutes with same-day results. Locally owned and operated, MagLab takes most insurances, including Medicaid, and has historically had the lowest out-of-pocket prices. So when it comes to having labs drawn, don't be told where to go. Choose for yourself. Choose MagLab.
Hold on. It's monstrous.
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
Hey, back here at beautiful and historic Hutchison Field, J.J. Carlinger, Josh Leitner here for Pittsburg Sports Live. Huge win for the Dragons. Big senior night for them. Everyone obviously super happy for what's going on. You can see the parents and the fans out there with their senior students. No one could be happier tonight than the Dragons. So 42-0, our final score here at Hutchison Field. And hey, we're looking forward to that trip to Topeka for next week. That's a big game opportunity for the Dragons to finish at 500, and no one wants it more than the Dragons. So just looking forward to seeing what we can do. Can we continue this success that we found tonight? And we sure hope we can. So from senior night here at beautiful Hutchison Field in Pittsburg, Kansas, this is J.J. Carlinger, Josh Leitner, signing off from Pittsburg Sports Live. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.